want to move on to lounges. Always one of the most important parts of any sort of travel. Your opinion, Flagship, the best lounges that we've got around the world at the moment?
Yeah, I think the term flagship's interesting. So you look at sort of some of the ones we're looking at today. Air New Zealand's Auckland Business Class Lounge is now not a first class lounge, but it's better than a lot of first class lounges around the world. Air New Zealand don't have first class on board, so their top of the range lounge is effectively what is a hybrid between business and first. It's an exceptional lounge in Auckland, opened up late last year. We did a big segment on the show about it. $14 million renovation. It's got amazing views over Auckland Airport. It's got a cocktail bar. It's got a chef there at a buffet style kitchen. It's got a kids play area. It's got a cinema. It's got an outdoor deck. Really something interesting. Yeah, it's rugby, mate. Come on, you're waiting in the lounge to watch a game, and it's got probably about a 20-seat cinema in the lounge as well.
How important are the lounges for the airlines? I mean, are they seen as big draw cards for new sort of people coming on board, or is it a case of keeping existing sort of customers happy?
I think it's enhancing more to an experience. I think what you sort of see with Air New Zealand's got in Auckland is that they value the pre-flight experience as much as they do as the onboard experience. So airlines are investing in that kind of thing. A good example is the Qantas lounge at Sydney Airport, the first class lounge. You've got a Neil Perry rock pool bar and restaurant in the lounge with a day spa, and the calibre of the food there you're being served up in the lounge is as good as you're getting in first class on board the aircraft.
Lounge, that first class lounge. I mean, I've not seen the Air New Zealand one, but if you rate that one better than the Qantas first class one, it must be.
No, not better. I think this is a tricky thing. We did a bit of a best of the best as opposed to a top list. I think it's a bit hard to sort of say one of the best is. I think just looking at experience, I think the best first class lounge in the world probably is the Qantas International First Class Lounge in Sydney. I think what we're seeing is airlines are having these as their showcases for the airlines. So what NZ's done in Auckland's a showcase. Qantas in Sydney, this has been the benchmark for years.
Yeah.
Some of the other good ones that we've seen popped up, Emirates has first class lounge in Dubai in the A gates, which is the A380 section. That has got a full duty-free store in it. You can walk onto the aircraft. You can board from the lounge to the upper deck of the aircraft, which is quite a great experience. They've got a full restaurant experience in there as well. They've got fine wines, champagnes. So again, they're about that experience before you take off.
And do you think that's led by the traveller, that their expectations are increasing and that airlines are meeting those expectations? I mean, do we all experience, like we're seeing on screen, I mean, it's amazing that this sort of stuff is being offered by an airline. It's quite incredible.
Well, right now you're paying sort of 10K return business class to go to Dubai, so you really want to make sure the customer's getting that experience before and after. Some other interesting ones that we're kind of seeing what's happening around the world. British Airways have got a Concorde room at London Heathrow Terminal 5. Now, there is a galleries business and a galleries first lounge, but there's also a secret Concorde room, which is reserved for people flying first class, or it's actually, you need to have an official status. It's kind of like a chairman's club kind of thing with British Airways. That one actually has a boardroom with seats from the old Concords on it inside that lounge. It's got en-suites with showers. It's got little cabanas. It's a beautiful space actually in London.
How much is this also about for travellers' status? So they can tell their friends and so forth, oh yeah, I'm part of the Concorde room, come on in.
It's quite funny. I think a lot of those people wouldn't be actually checking in on Facebook or on Twitter showing where we are.
That's probably a good point.
It's, you know what, it is. If I'm flying London to Sydney and I'm flying first class in British Airways, I'm kind of expecting something pretty good in the lounge before I hop on board that plane. Another great one, Lufthansa's got a first class terminal at Frankfurt, where it's got its own valet, so you drop your car off, you go inside, you do all the procedures in there, go through security, and when you're ready to fly, a Porsche or Mercedes will drive you from that terminal directly to your gate.
What?
And you'll be able to walk up the stairs onto the plane.
That would be worth it alone, just the Porsche driving up to take you where you want to go. I'll take that.
We've seen a few of the American carriers doing this on trains at the airports. United do it, American have been doing it as well, Delta do it. They're all now doing that chauffeur service. But I mean, you travel a lot as well. I'm not sure if you've been to Cathay Pacific's, the wing in Hong Kong. That first class lounge is exceptional. There's a champagne bar when you first walk in, but there are a series of cabanas in there that have a huge tub, have a couch you can rest on. There's got a workspace. You need to get in early to get these. These go. I got in there the other day at 6:30 in the morning. They're already all gone.
But day beds with rain showers.
Day beds with rain showers, yeah, and a huge bathtubs in there. That lounge has been a benchmark, I think, for Cathay Pacific for some time. And Cathay right now are doing some amazing lounges around the world. I was in New Bangkok Lounge quite recently, which is exceptional. They're building their new lounges in London at the moment. But this Hong Kong lounge, rather exceptional facility. It's also got a peninsula restaurant in there. Can't forget that. See, when you're in the cabana, you kind of forget about everything else going on.
Right.
Just order cabana service into the lounge.
How competitive is it amongst these big airlines to be known for their lounges, do you think? I mean, they're all churning out, as you've just highlighted some of the best ones. Incredible bloody features and the vision of these things. They look like five-star hotels.
Well, that's the thing, I think, is they have to be good. Now, the good thing to watch at the moment is watch the American carriers. American Airlines currently revamping all their lounges, their flagship lounges, putting in first-class dining. We haven't seen this in the US before from US-based carriers. They're about to put it in Dallas, New York, Miami, and LA. And that's a full, proper, first-class service with an executive chef before you fly. Something that the other airlines we just highlighted have done. The US carriers are now really catching up. I've seen a few notes on what American are going to be doing across the States at the moment, and they really are stepping up,
We can see what they churn out with. We're going to take a quick break. James, you're going to be sticking with us. We're going to be talking about one of the most famous hotels in the world. We're also going to check out Seattle. Stay with us.